Good morning and welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Kilat Shari Torah's daily Halacha review. We're talking about the laws of Tisha B'Av for Wednesday, August the 3rd. We were talking yesterday about Shacharis, about davening Shacharis on Tisha B'Av itself. We're davening without tefillin, and after we finish the kinos, it's appropriate to review those kinos in depth or study the sad parts of Torah, those that were not they are permitted to study on Tisha B'Av itself. Let's see. After we finish the davening, we leave off with a complete kaddish. We leave out kaddish tiskabel. We say Aleinu, and we don't say the song for the day or Shir Hayichud, Shir Shal Yom, any of those Pitum Haktoras. We're going to say those later in the day. It's proper for everyone to continue reading Eicha, the book of Lamentations, from there on for the rest of the day. If there's a mourner in town, they should go to the synagogue on the night of Tisha B'Av and also during the day until the conclusion of Kinos, because all of Israel is mourning that day, so there's no difference really between an individual mourner and the entire nation of Israel who are mourning. On that particular occasion, for the same reason that we said, someone who is sitting in the middle of sitting Shiva, can receive an Aliyah and read the Haftorah, because everyone is mourners on Tisha B'Av. It says the word, now we're talking about Torah study a little bit. The words of Torah gladden the heart, as we know from Psalms, various places. Therefore, we're not supposed to study Torah on Tisha B'Av except for subjects that sadden the heart, like chapters of the book of Jeremiah about the ominous prophecies that he mentioned, and we omit the verses of consolation. Also, the verses speaking about the punishment to be meted out to the nations of the world that are written there are omitted, because that gives us a sense of justice and takes away our despair a little bit, at least for the course of this day. We are allowed to study the book of Job. We're allowed to study Midrash Eicha. There's a listing of Talmudic sections, Eila Megalchin, from Moed Katan, that talks about mourning and other such. If anyone would like a more comprehensive list of these, I'm happy to provide that for you. Let's see, Hanizakin, Maseches Gittin with Kamtza Bar Kamtza, and in the Yerushalmi, the last part of Maseches Tainus, which discusses the destruction of the temple. Even the chapters we're allowed to study, we should not study in depth to rejoice in finding a good answer to a question that we have. That itself would gladden our hearts. So we leave those off. Okay, we'll pause there and we'll continue tomorrow. Please join us tomorrow, and we'll speak a little bit more about these topics and prepare ourselves, hopefully, for a Tisha B'Av of mourning, which we will not need. May it be transformed before our eyes into gladness and rejoicing. Have a good